How to use a multimeter for car diagnostics without being misled. This lesson shows how to approach a multimeter is powerful, but the wrong mode or unloaded test can create false confidence. Show that the number depends on test mode, reference, and load. What a multimeter can and cannot prove. A meter reading is useful only when the test condition and reference point are correct. Show probe placement and expected voltage check. Voltage testing. A meter reading is useful only when the test condition and reference point are correct. Show a loaded ground path measurement. Ground side voltage drop. A meter reading is useful only when the test condition and reference point are correct. Show why resistance continuity checks can pass unloaded. Continuity test limitations. Resistance testing limitations. A meter reading is useful only when the test condition and reference point are correct. Show voltage that looks good until the circuit carries load. Loaded versus unloaded circuit. ECU sees dynamic behavior. Meter context. A meter reading is useful only when the test condition and reference point are correct. Show safe back probe point selection at the connector. Back probing safely. A meter reading is useful only when the test condition and reference point are correct. Scan data has to match the circuit. A sensor value should move when the real condition changes, and the measured signal should agree with what the scan tool reports. If those two views disagree, that disagreement becomes the next diagnostic clue. Build the test path in order. Step 1. Choose expected value. Step 2. Pick correct reference. Step 3. Test under the right condition. Step 4. Interpret the number in context. Step 5. Verify with another tool if needed. This sequence turns the lesson into proof instead of guesswork. Do not replace the sensor yet. The takeaway is to prove power, ground, signal, and scan data first. If those checks agree with the expected behavior, then the sensor becomes a stronger suspect. If they do not agree, the circuit or data path is still the story. Step Diagnostics. Guided automotive diagnostics.